feel like a big part of a farmer's job is to solve problems. And that's what I'm gonna be doing today, is solving a huge problem. Let me explain. So behind me is our drive shed. This is like a garage. It's at the other end of the property. It's an antique. I really love it. I wanna save it, but there's a huge challenge. If you notice the roof, okay? Look at the roof, and then look at the edge of the roof. There's nothing there. Dexter! How you doing, buddy? How you doing? So what happens is all the snow sits up there, it starts to melt in the sun, there's no eaves trough, and it drips directly into the line of the door. Now this door needs to be able to slide like that. But what happens to me in the winter is that this huge, massive sliding door right there falls off the track because it gets so much snow and ice buildup here, and I'm constantly salting it, and it's really a huge problem, actually. If we take a look inside this old building, you can see all of the girders or the roof trusses. They're all made out of logs, you know? And then there's like hand-hewn boards and huge antique beams. These beams here, these are all new because I guess it was falling apart at one point, and what they did is they locked in those braces right there, and then it goes across to the other side, and it's kind of holding it all together. These are the old barn beams that I'm talking about. They're really, really, really old, and I really like them. I want to save them. This is not the kind of building that I want to be tearing down or renovating. Really, I just need to maintain it, you know, like make sure it doesn't get any worse. So, and I really like the look of the barn board, but sadly, I don't have this kind of board, so I'm gonna have to just make do with what I got. This drive shed's actually 36 feet long, so it's really a good size. I have all my equipment in there. I need to make something along that under roof that will extend the water dripping and snow dripping so that it doesn't drip directly where the door opens and closes. I'm hoping that this is the solution. And I have a second problem that I'm gonna be dealing with in today's episode, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Guns out. You know, it's one of those weird days where it's cold, but then it gets sunny, and then it's raining, and then it's sunny. Weird. Guys, I'm finished the structure. I just need to work on the roof. So I got my angles down, got the front fascia board on, because I'm going to be putting, you know, like an eaves trough there to direct the water so that it's not necessarily dripping right down. And now, time to work on the roof. Well guys, this is as far as I'm gonna get today. My grips. I can't squeeze. I can't cut the things with the scissors, you know? Anyways, I'm tired for the day. Give me 3 seconds, I'll be right back. So they have these cool clips now for mounting eaves trough, you know, like the gutters. This part here hooks around this, that part snaps down on the back, and then you just screw it in, and it's pretty easy. The old style was a big long nail, and you had to hammer in the nail, but they always end up coming loose over time. I forgot to buy the straps at the hardware store, so I got nothing to hold this up. So I'm just going to put a wood there so that it's not putting too much pressure up there. You know, just something like this for now. Okay, that's not too shabby. So what's going to happen, the water's going to drain, and I mean, I don't want it to go into the horse paddock area. I think I'll probably just dig a hole there and then put a bunch of drainage gravel, and it'll help divert the water away from the foundation of this. Yeah, so there she be, guys. I think it turned out pretty good. The whole thing is covered with an eaves trough. Hopefully this will stand up the test of time, and hopefully it'll solve my problem with this door falling off in the winter, because this door is like 12 feet long, 8 feet tall, and it's very heavy. And as much of a Hulk as I am, I'm having a hard time. You know, I'm not as strong as I used to be. Let's get on, check out some of the animals, get the ducks out in the field there. Remember the other day I integrated those 8 younger ducks in with the flock. And today's going to be the first day letting them out into the orchard to free range. So I hope they'll just follow the flock. Otherwise, I'll have to go inside the house and kind of give them a little push to get them to come out. It wasn't that bad. You know, I just had to go in and bang on the wall a little bit, and they all just came out, and they're all kind of together in the same little flock there. They're keeping somewhat separate, but it'll probably take a couple days, and then they'll just be one flock. It's okay. Molly, what are you doing down there? You scared? Get out of here, geez. Okay, that worked out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased. See, ducks are a lot easier than chickens. Chickens, when you try to integrate flocks, especially if there's a rooster or other bully hens, forget about it. You know, they just peck, peck, peck. Ducks, they don't do that. You just got to make sure that the ducks are big enough in case the older ducks want to mate. Because when they mate, it's pretty aggressive. So you got to be careful of that. But other than that, they get along just like a flock. Pretty cool. Hi, buddies. How are you guys? Kenny. Kenny, are you in here? Morning, Kenny. How are you, buddy? Billy, are you guys okay? Are you awake? Bobby, Billy, wake up time. You want breakfast? Bobby, you okay? There you go. There you go, Bobby. You okay? Is that good? Billy. Billy. Bobby. Don't let the big girl push you around, okay? You're okay, Bobby. Dexter, I see you, buddy. I see you, Dexter. What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's just a cool cat, you know. To be perfectly honest with you guys, since Stormy Barn Cat was taken by a coyote or coyotes, this guy has taken her place a little bit. He's very loving. He's always wanting to hang around with me, and the other cats don't really do that. Fozzie, he's different. He follows me around and he rubs up against my legs, but this guy, he lets me pick him up and I can hug him, and it makes me feel good because I really do miss my Stormy. She was an amazing, amazing cat. Don't forget, guys, she used to ride up on my shoulders all day long. She used to ride on my shoulder. Remember those videos? I miss that. Right, Dexter? Right, buddy? Look at his eyes. He's such a handsome fella. He's such a handsome fella. Hey, Dexter. Fozzie, I see you, buddy. You taking a break? Oh, there's Chunky. Are you guys showing off again? Billy. 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 Bobby. Hopefully that'll solve the problem of the snow melting and the water draining into the barn. You'll notice what I did here is I raised it up 3 inches, so there's way less of a chance that water's going to enter the barn now. I'm not too worried about making this super pretty, because a longer term plan is that the entire floor in here is going to be redone with new cement. But that's a little bit more in the future. There's probably 4 different layers of cement here, and it's all chipping and breaking, and it's just not good. So we're going to have to fix that once and for all. But for now, this is a good temporary fix. I appreciate you watching, folks. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and follow along on our journey of transforming this 90-acre property into an amazing and beautiful farm stay and experience.